Hey, what's going on? Dave Erickson here with Everyman Driver. Welcome inside the 2021 Toyota RAV4. This is the hybrid all-wheel drive with the limited trim package. There are 5 trim levels: LE, XLE, new this year, or for the 2021 model, XLE Premium. There's the XSE and the Limited, which we have here. Today I'm going to give you some pros and cons for my week of driving this. Also a competitor breakdown, basically a one-on-one matchup and which one I would choose if it was my money, and a few more thoughts and impressions along the way. By the way, I'll have all the details about this vehicle on everymandriver.com. Let's get started. So this week I had a mix of sunny skies, snow, sleet, rain, ice, and now luckily it stopped snowing, but I got so much snow on the ground that I decided to do all my talking points on the inside, but I do have footage of it on the outside, as you can see, and will see, as well as driving in the snow. Under the hood of our tester here is a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, just about 220 horsepower combined with the electronic CVT and electronic on-demand all-wheel drive, which was super helpful driving this compact SUV around the snow this week. And that is certainly one of the advantages of having this vehicle in all-wheel drive, is its ability to go in the more difficult terrain. I would not want to be driving a front-wheel drive only vehicle in these conditions. The base price of our tester this week is just around $37,000, and that is an important number to keep in mind because the non-hybrid version is about $2,000 less, about that, per trim level. So if you're looking to save money and you want fuel economy that's going to be average 40 miles per gallon combined, then this might be worth it for an extra $2,000, depends on which trim level you go with. So the base MSRP on the LE trim level, which is the lowest grade trim level, is around $28,500 here in the hybrid, so about $2,000 less for the non-hybrid. Not a big deal. And then ours here starts around $37,500, again, right around $35,000 for the non-hybrid. The biggest selling point or pro is the fuel economy. 41 city, 38 highway with this hybrid for a mixed driving number of 40, which is hard to be matched by its competitors, which I will break down here in just a little bit. It's got a very comfortable ride, whether you're driving on a smooth road or something a little more snowy and icy. Cargo capacity is very impressive. Only the CR-V has a little bit more at 37.5 cubic feet of cargo volume in this vehicle behind the back row of seats. Great for a compact. And practical. This is super practical. Right now I've got a couple of car seats in the back because I got 2 kids and both of them are front facing. It would be tight and almost impossible for me to sit in the middle of these 2 car seats right here, but enough room for your diaper bag or other storage items that you need for kids to put in the middle. And then again, you have all that cargo in the back for other things. If you want to go grocery shopping with the kids, shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. This also has 8.1 inches of ground clearance, which is helpful when having to deal and navigate over snow berms or some other difficult terrain. And oh, by the way, this was the best-selling SUV in 2019. Quite an impressive statistic to think about, considering that it's only getting better with each year. Some of the things I like about the cabin include the touchscreen infotainment screen, which has the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Our trim level also has the optional tech package, which includes a smart key liftgate, a foot-activated liftgate in the back, a bird's eye camera, which is pretty cool to look at, as well as a wireless charging pad, which includes just above it a USB port. It also includes a couple of driving modes: Eco, Sport, Normal, and a trail option as well, and additional EV mode because we do have the hybrid. All the usual suspects you'll find on the steering wheel for the mounted controls with the adaptive cruise control, lane departure alert, Bluetooth, volume control, and so on. Now at this point in the video, I know you're interested in a compact SUV, possibly to buy for yourself or just want to compare with other competitors. Here are 8 of them that you might want to think about or consider doing test drives with. Now the Ford Escape. Now very close in terms of the features and price. It starts around $25,000 for the base Ford Escape, whereas this one starts again right around $26,000. Next up, also very close in terms of what it offers, is the Mazda CX-5, price point $25,500 to start, so even the starting price is very similar. Now the Subaru Forester is very similar as well, but it has the all-wheel drive as standard, the symmetrical all-wheel drive. The towing capacity is a little bit less when fully equipped, surprisingly. Its price starts around $25,000 as well, so price point, just about $1,000 difference. You really have to get behind the wheel of each of those to really understand what this may have to offer over the Forester. The CR-V, now this is the main rival with the RAV4. They go back and forth all the time. The CR-V has a little more cargo capacity just by a couple of cubic feet. It starts around 26, so similar there. The Nissan Rogue has less cargo, a weaker engine than the RAV4. It starts around 26 as well. There's the Equinox, which I'm not too fond of as a alternative to this one, even though it's a little bit cheaper to start off with. And speaking of being cheaper or less expensive to begin with, the Kia Sportage, don't let the name and price point of $24,000 as a starting point stop you from considering the Sportage. I'm a very big fan of the Kia brand, and I think the Kia is a good option, very close competitor with the RAV4. And last but not least is a Volkswagen Tiguan, which I just had, but I had it in front wheel drive. It's weaker in terms of miles per gallon, price point about the same, starts around 25 and change to begin the MSRP. I can tell you one thing for sure, when I got behind the wheel of the RAV4, I felt confident and comfortable driving in any conditions. Luckily, I got it right before the snow started falling, so the footage you see of it stationary was great weather, and the snow started falling, and I had no worries at all of driving in the snow with this vehicle, knowing I had the all-wheel drive, I had the trail options, and I had all the capability with the ground clearance and control of this vehicle. It's definitely worth a look and absolutely a test drive. If you are going to do some test drives, try to do some of these back-to-back if you can, and that way you'll know which one fits your personality and your style the most. Otherwise, they're all somewhat similar in terms of cargo, and with the technology, they're all right there on the same as well. But it's going to be what you feel, what you like, and what your daily habits will include. Does it include car seats? Does it include storage? Does it include going off-road? What's your environment? And those will be some factors that you'll have to decide for yourself. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll have all the details, specs, and breakdowns on everymandriver.com. Until next time, adios. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.
Hey, I want to let you know about a new feature on everymandriver.com. It's a car payment calculator you can use anytime when you're trying to figure out what your potential loan amount is and the monthly payment figure. So what you do is you type in the vehicle price, your down payment, trade-in figure, sales tax, interest rate, and the term of the loan. Click calculate, and then you'll figure out the loan amount and the monthly payment. It's a free tool now available on everymandriver.com.